Hello guys, this is Pixar Shark. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry. So we are here with coffee once more to watch another episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And today, I'm very interested in this episode. We have Season 6, Episode 23, Where the Apple Lies. Now, if I may think out loud here for a minute. I know that's something I've wanted to see this show go into, possibly. Something that they could do, I think, a lot with is basically talking about the moment in each of the main six's lives when they realize the importance of their element, or kind of the moment that cemented just how important it was to them. And I'm kind of hoping that this episode, that's what this is planning to do. Is really the one that can apply towards most of all is Applejack. Because I don't know if there ever would have been a time when Fluttershy wasn't kind, or, it's a little harder to think that there was a time when Rainbow Dash wasn't loyal. But, I think it's something they could do. I think it is something that could make a good, season arc, like they did in Season 4. But, I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen this season. Not with the amount of episodes we have left. But, it sounds like maybe we're going to go into that. I know, based on screen caps, that we're going to see a younger Applejack in here, as well as a younger Big Macintosh. This seems to be an episode kind of about their bond, and I'm excited about that, because that sounds really sweet. And you guys know how I feel about the Apple family based on past episodes. So, there's 12-year-old Applejack, or, whatever that equivalent is. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, Filthy Rich.
Well, that's the last of it, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And on behalf of Rich's Barnyard Bargains, thanks for another season shipment of Zap Apple Jam.
Ah, okay.
See you next time.
I was wondering. I guess that's his chauffeur.
Apple Bloom, did you pack up the cider into the same crates as the Zap Apple Jam?
Sure did. Now that I'm getting older, I want to prove I can handle more responsibility on the farm.
But the crates aren't marked. You kept track of what went into which crate, right?
Oh, yep. I totally kept track of everything.
Good. Because we wouldn't want Filthy Rich to get a shipment of cider when he's supposed to get Zap
Wow,
Apple Jam.
I feel so behind.
How Granny feels about selling cider
This thing says
anywhere but on the
Frighttober
farm.
down there in the corner.
Are you sure he got the right crates?
Sure, I'm sure. Now, why don't you and Big Mac head on out to the house and let me finish up here?
Apple Bloom does sound older.
If you gave Rich the Zap Apple Jam, then what's this here?
Extra?
Nope.
Nope. The apple lies.
Granny knows I wasn't trying to make off with a shipment of cider, right? Because I would never do that.
Don't worry. We know exactly whose fault it was.
Oh boy. Poor
Now,
lass.
why in tarnation would you lie to me, Apple Bloom?
I was kind of hoping I could fix it before any Tony found out.
Telling lies won't fix anything. Trust me, I know.
What could you possibly know about it? You've never told a lie in your whole life.
Well,
What's so
I mean, she had to become this embodiment somehow.
Your big sister lied so much when she was a filly, the whole family ended up in the hospital.
What?
Yep.
Wait, really?
Might as well tell her the whole story. Might even do
Fine.
some good.
Fine.
When Applejack and Big
Oh,
Mac were
that's-
just a
that's
wee
useful.
bit older than you are now, they both kept a squabbling over who would run the farm better.
All
Aww.
I'm saying is that you may have
Oh, look at them.
Brawn, but I'm the one with the
Oh
idea
my
of
gosh.
how to run things better around here.
They're both so adorable.
Applejack, Applejack. Ideas are all well and good, but you can't plow a field with them. I don't know how many times I've...
You can tell that collar is definitely bigger on him.
You two horn toads better stop jabbering and get to work.
Whoa, nice hair.
Yeah, it is bitter. I need you to go to town.
You have more hair.
The blight's been awful, and if we don't get more spray, cider season will be shorter than a dwarf crabapple tree.
Huh.
It's like I was
So
just telling Cousin Brayburn last week. Now there's a pony who knows how to put his...
They
back
made
in
an
the crowd.
attempt to make them look a little younger.
Hey there, Filthy Rich.
The show doesn't usually do that.
And I'd like you to meet my fiancée, Spoiled Milk.
Aw.
Honey, this is Applejack and Big Mac, the two hardest working
Oh,
sweet apple.
right. She became spoiled rich.
You were gonna farm? How quaint.
Oh, now, dear, be nice. Sweet Apple Acres makes Zap Apple Jam. It's one of Dad's best sellers.
You mean one of your best sellers? My amazing husband-to-be is running the Rich family business now. Did you know that?
She is voiced by the same actress as Diamond Tiara, isn't she?
Mind Spoiled Milk, she's just proud of me. But she's right. I'm in charge of the store now, and I'm just bursting with ideas I want to try.
See, you're actually kind of...
How about
Kinda
this?
handsome as a younger
Cider
lad.
season's around the corner. Why not let me sell it for you?
That is an interesting idea.
Well, maybe it's interesting and maybe it ain't. But it's definitely not a new idea. Granny Smith told us your grandpa, Stinkin' Rich, used to ask her every year if he could sell our cider in your store.
Wow,
Granny
Big
told
Mac
him
was
every
quite a
year
chatterbox when he was younger.
Pony and Ponyville lining up out at Sweet Apple Acres.
So start a new tradition. Someday one of y'all take over the farm just like I've taken over the store. I'm guessing it'll be the one with the best ideas.
Well, now, as I've said many a time before, ideas are all well and good, but you can't plow a field.
She's so scrawny.
How about we give you 3 barrels of cider early, and if it sells well, we'll make a deal for the rest.
Oh, hey now, perfect. Come on, honey. I've got to get everything ready.
Aw.
I tell you, if the future means
I'm glad your
me
daughter
planting
figured things out.
And you being quiet, I can't wait.
Well,
I just
more or
can't
less.
believe you'd make a deal with Filthy Rich without even talking to Granny.
Ah, Granny will love the idea, and then she'll decide that I'm the one who should take over the farm. You'll see.
Say what?
Say what?
Applejack here had another one.
Oh,
of
her ears are upright.
And I think we all know my position on
Like they
ideas.
stay upright.
You can't-
Plow a field with them.
Right.
No.
Idea.
I'm loving this.
Actually, more of an opportunity. You see, we ran into Filthy Rich in town. Did you know he's running the family store now?
And what does this here opportunity mean for Sweet Apple Acres?
Well, since cider
This
season
makes me
is
want to get
almost
back on
here,
my Big Mac
he-
comic.
or, I thought it'd be a good idea to give him a few barrels of cider to sell at the store before the season starts.
Oh, is that all? Absolutely not!
Oh, the rivalry.
But Granny, why can't we sell a few barrels of cider early to Filthy Rich? And how's it any different than when you gave
Are we gonna
Zap
get to
Apple
see
Jam
baby
stuff his
Apple Bloom?
grandpappy to sell?
Your cider and your jam ain't the same thing. Zap Apple jam jars preserve the flavor for moons, but cider starts to spoil the second it comes out the press. That is why every cider season, all of Ponyville lines up at Sweet Apple Acres, and first come, first served.
Whoops.
I get what you're saying, Granny, but
Doopsie daisy.
could you make an exception just this once? I sort of promised.
Meh.
Meh.
Besides, cider making is iffy business, and we're probably not going to have a lot this year anyway, what with all the blight. I'm sorry, Applejack, but you's just going to have to unpromise.
Oh,
Oh, they're total. Oh, hey, Charlie.
Jack, but,
you and I both know you don't
Sorry.
hate to say anything.
well, I've always thought that the most important
So,
thing a pony can do is say
Big Mac
exactly what's
used
on
to
his
be-
mind to any pony who listens. So every pony everywhere always knows everything you're thinking.
And you don't ever have to listen to any pony else.
What?
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, if it ain't my new business partner.
About the cider, Rich.
Take a look at what I did last night after we made our deal. Woo! Pretty great, huh?
The thing is, I don't think I can get
It could
you.
still work as the Zap Apple.
Well, I did all this work on your say-so. We shook hooves and everything.
Well, you see, at Sweet Apple Acres, we've always been about quality.
I'm so
and while the basic
confused.
jam jar will keep-
What made Big Mac so quiet all of a sudden?
Sounds to me like you're trying to make excuses. Whenever Granddad dealt with Granny Smith, she kept her word. If you can't do that, then maybe our families should stop doing business together. All together.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, Rich, it ain't really up to us. You see, Granny's...
Sick!
Wait, Granny's sick? I had no idea.
Yeah, no pony did.
Ow.
What Big Mac means is we've been trying to keep it quiet. Don't want people
Look
to
at that
make
pout.
rash decisions about doing business with Sweet Apple Acres just because we're a little short-hooved at the moment.
Oh, my.
I'm loving this.
Of course. I'm so sorry. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Much appreciated. But right now, we only ask for your understanding during this difficult time.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to tell Rich the simple truth, but instead you made things worse with a giant lie.
What was I supposed to do?
Wow,
You heard
Big
Rich.
Mac.
If I told him the truth, he was gonna stop doing business with us altogether.
Yeah, but that's only because I forgot to ask if we had any oat crumbles for this delicious-looking salad, Granny.
Yeah, roll, take a look.
That was only because you made promises you couldn't keep. But there's gotta be a better way out of this mess than by making up some story about Granny being sick.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Sorry to drop by unannounced. We just wanted to come by to wish Granny a speedy recovery.
Look, sis, our good friend Mr. Rich and his fiancée are here. Oh, and they brought flowers for Granny on account of she's sick.
Yeah.
Said. Ain't that sweet?
I love Big Mac here. Oh, hey, whoa!
What in tarnation?
Dang, Apple.
Granny, I didn't see you there.
You came blasting in so fast, 'twas possible to see nothing.
Can you go
You
and
spoiled
tell
the
us?
salad.
I think we might have left a blight sprayer in the orchard.
Are you out of your apple picking mind? It's supper time, girl.
I know, but if we forgot a sprayer, I'd want to get it before dark. You go start counting, and I'll tell Big Mac we'll be right back, okay?
So from that moment on, I took to referring to myself as big or large or...
Oh, Applejack, your brother
So,
was just explaining
he used
why
to be
he
Little
always
Macintosh.
wears a yoke.
Even though we asked him how your grandbear is doing.
Oh, well, you know how Big Mac can get to talking, especially when he's upset. And right now, he's just as worried about Granny Smith as I am.
Dear, is she doing that bad?
Well, one thing's for sure, she shouldn't be seeing any pony right now. In fact, I'm getting more upset just thinking about it. Excuse me.
Stop doing that, Applejack.
If Humadilla's gotten into you.
Sorry, Granny. I just decided if I helped you, it would go faster.
Well, you're too late. All the sprayers are here.
Oh, good.
Get rid of.
Say, Granny, when did you first fight the apple blight again?
It was my second year here in Ponyville.
Who can out-talk the
And
other?
that was before I had the Rick on the one knee.
And others say that's how the trees got to growing so tall. But to me, it's just how I got my cutie mark.
But we asked when we could come back.
He's telling all these stories we want to hear.
Big Mac didn't want to be rude, but you just can't see Granny right now because she's got apple blight.
I thought only trees got the blight.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
Applejack, stop!
Doctors think it's from working in the orchard for so many years. You see, we had to take.
She
Granny
doesn't
to
believe
Ponyville
you.
General. We just got back right before you showed up.
Oh my, that is terrible.
Ugh, it's not contagious, is it?
I'm sure you'll be fine, but you should leave. Just in case.
Nice.
You're right.
See ya.
We're gonna have to hurry if we want to get there before visiting hours are over.
That's right. Wait, get where?
Why, the hospital, of course. I'm sure we'll see you there.
Oh. So wait, it landed the whole...
Just made everything 100 times worse. What are we supposed
It
to
landed
do?
everybody in the hospital? What are you gonna do, Applejack?
Dropped my second best teeth right in the pig pen, and that was the worst case of apple blight I have ever seen.
Alright.
I'd love to hear more, Granny, but we gotta get to the hospital right away.
The hospital? Why? Who's sick?
You are, apparently.
What he means is you're needed at the hospital.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have her knobby knees either.
It's the apple blight. It's starting to infect ponies now. The doctors need an expert opinion, and no pony knows more about fighting blight than Granny's.
Applejack, that's not gonna work,
What
honey.
incarnation are we waiting for? Let's go!
Ow!
You know, we're supposed to go in the back, to avoid any pony in the waiting room with the blight.
Timing. The timing, this whole thing.
Oops.
It's just so unfortunate. Hey!
Perfect. And now you don't have to worry about catching the blight.
If you say so, dearie.
Now you wait right here while I check on your presentation.
Her pupils are dilating, or not dilating, but shrinking.
Fancy meeting you two here.
Well, we told you we were coming.
Well, I'm glad we
Nice
found you,
hairstyle.
because I can't seem to find Granny's room, or any nurses who've even heard about a pony with apple blight.
Granny's room. Sure. Just go down here, take a left, then a right, go down some stairs, up a bunch more stairs, through the cafeteria, left 3 more times, and then you're there. Easy as Granny's apple pie.
Aren't
She's
you
losing
coming
it.
with us?
I'll catch up. I gotta find Big Mac. Okay, Granny, just wait here 1 second and we can go.
Where are you two going?
Big Mac can't come. He might be contagious.
Contagious?
Oh boy.
Climb up here and I'll cover you up. Then I'll bring Rich in, tell him you're Granny, but you're not allowed to take the sheets off. You moan a few times, he leaves, and this whole thing is over.
This is spinning way out of control, Applejack. Now, I know you thought selling cider in Filthy's store was a good idea, but it ain't worth lying to him about Granny being sick and needing to go to the hospital, or fibbing to Granny about them wanting her to come here to talk about the blight.
Dabba 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 dabba.
Please just listen to me for once. This ain't about my ideas. If Rich finds out about all the lies, he'll cut off ties with us and the farm will go under.
I'm
Do
so
you want to help,
confused.
Or do you want to help?
Why can't you be Granny? You're her size, and this is all your fault in the first place.
I would, but if I let you do the talking, you just ramble on and on until we all got caught. Just lay down, keep still, and promise me you won't say anything for once in your life.
Yep.
Granny! Granny!
Squeak!
It's about time. What is going on around here?
Granny, they need you to wait here. I'll come get you.
What?
Oh, there you are.
We totally
We've been
didn't
going
just
in
see
circles
Granny.
Looking for Granny's room.
Well, you're in luck, because it's right over here, and this time I'll make sure you don't get lost.
What was with that guy? His eyes were like all...
What in the dadgum?
What now?
She was right here. Oh no, we gotta go.
Is that Granny Smith?
Where are they taking her?
You two.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Gurney. Granny, what?
Oh, this is a mess.
How's it?
Oh, well, okay, come with me, but be quiet. You know, save your voice for the big presentation.
Whoa. Shining reference. Never actually seen it, but Shining reference. And okay. That happened.
I'm sorry, but you can't get any closer without a gown and mask.
But that's my brother on there.
Don't worry. This is our best doctor. She'll have your brother back on his hooves in no time.
Oh boy.
Now, apple blight is a serious disease.
Well, did she say apple blight?
She said gasket mites.
And once your trunk turns red like this, the only thing to do is prune the branches.
Oh no, Granny!
Did you say prune them branches? Well, sure. What else you gonna do once the blight gets this bad?
Poor Big Mac.
Everybody just stop! This is all a big misunderstanding. Actually, it's a big lie.
Hi!
Mac?
Granny Smith? What is going on here, Applejack?
That is a darn good question.
She's cornered.
I'm not sure if I was worried that No Pony was listening to my ideas, or just nervous that I wouldn't be the one to end up running the farm, but I promised something to Filthy Rich that I couldn't deliver, and I was too embarrassed to admit it.
So Granny was never sick?
And there ain't no apple blight in ponies?
Nope.
Those were all lies. And I thought if
Poor Big Mac, though. He went along with it.
So I just kept telling more.
So she's not a doctor.
Nope.
Please don't make Granny and the farm suffer for what I did. This whole thing is my fault.
That's not entirely true. Maybe if I paid more attention to what you had to say instead of talking all the time, none of this would have happened in the first place. I just need to talk less, listen more, especially to you.
Aww.
Thanks, Big Brother.
Aw.
And whether it's me running Sweet Apple Acres or you, I know it'll be in good hooves.
Aw.
Nice, but I
Snuggles.
know what blazes you two were talking about. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Running the farm, not after this display. Not likely.
Whoopsie.
And
That was great, though.
Don't go getting any ideas about cutting ties with Sweet Apple Acres, or I'm going right to your grandpappy. Get me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well that's all you needed. That's all that needed to happen, huh?
Hear about the apple blight. Now, what
Sure.
about yours, Philly?
I can't believe you told all those lies.
It's not a story I'm proud of, but it taught me a lifelong lesson about being honest. I hope you learned something too.
I sure did. I learned that no pony starts out perfect, and sometimes you gotta make a few mistakes to figure out who you are.
Yep.
But I think the most important thing I learned is who really runs Sweet Apple Acres. Granny!
You're darn tootin'.
Yeah.
Now, folks, quit your lollygaggery and get back to work. Right after we have a glass of cider.
And make sure Rainbow isn't anywhere near. Oh. Okay, that one was fun. Oh man, I want to see more like that. Seeing like other times in the main six's life. It almost raised more questions than it answered, though. Like, where was baby Apple Bloom? They just left her out of nowhere. I mean, I assume she had been born already, because Mom and Dad weren't around. At least not that we saw. You know, maybe they were off, you know, in Canterlot and took the baby or something weird like that. The show would, you know, make up something like that, but I was hoping we'd see little baby Apple Bloom. Or at least find out a little more about the parents, but I was also holding little hope with that. Just the show has kept their identities pretty low-key, but I don't know, the Crusaders of the Lost Mark kinda confirmed as much as they could that the parents were not around anymore. Dead. And Big Mac told all these stories that we didn't hear, that we all have wanted to hear, and the creators are just trolling us. I do like the redesigns though, like you could tell that that yolk was a little bigger on Big Mac. And Applejack was so cute and scrawny. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping we get this with other, the other main 6, because I think everybody's family has been introduced now. Except, well, family, you know, their parents have been introduced, except for, well, we don't know anything about Rainbow's mom, or if she's even around. I want Rainbow Dad to actually show up, like, as a character. We know Twilight's family, we know Fluttershy's family now, we know Rarity's family, we know Pinkie Pie's family. So yeah, I want to see more of, like, kind of the moment they embodied their element the best, if that makes sense. Kind of like this one. Get to it, writers. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Almost to the season finale, so woohoo! Alright, and later, everybody. Bye-bye.